Okay, there is another message I like to share as well, and I think it's very, very important. There are some YouTube films, not from me, but from other persons, and I'm going to name some names of these persons who made these videos, and I think their message is essential for you as a Christian or Messianic believer. I think that these messages are very important for everybody who accepts the Bible as true. So that's why I'm pointing out to this message, these messages of these people, and I'm going to call some names right now who you should listen to and who you should investigate their material, because I think it's essential. It's from life essence. Okay, the first name is Mark Biltz. He's a pastor of El Shaddai Ministries in California, I think it was. Okay. And he teaches about the red moon and the black suns in the years 2014 and 2015 on the biblical, what we usually call Jewish feasts, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, etc., etc., etc. I think his message, and study it very well. I think it's very important. Next to that, Jonathan CAHN, the harbinger. I think his message is essential as well. The other thing is of late Rabbi Yitzchak Kaduri. He was a rabbi from Israel, and he, as a rabbi, an Orthodox Jewish rabbi, prophesied and told that Yeshua is the Jewish Messiah. And yeah, the Christians have accepted that for 2,000 years nearly, and so that's one thing. And but this rabbi, he was highly esteemed, and he died. He passed away in 2006, I believe. And he revealed the name of Yeshua as the Messiah. But he also said that Yeshua would return, or the Messiah would come for Orthodox Jews. He would come for the first time. For the Christians, he comes for the second time. And the Messianic believers, he comes for the second time. That the Messiah will come shortly after that Ariel Sharon, the former Prime Minister of Israel, has passed away. Ariel Sharon has been in a coma for about 8 years, as I recall. And but his situation his health situation is declining. His health is declining, so he's about to die. And together with the message of Rabbi Yitzchak Kaduri, that means that it does not take long that Jesus, Yeshua, or the Messiah, the Jewish Messiah, will come, or if you believe in Yeshua, Jesus, that he will come for the second time. As I believe. So it's very short. Together with the message of Mark BILTZ, which prophesies that on the feast days of the Jewish feast days, on the Yom Kippur, Sukkot, and study his material, that God will do something in these periods, exactly on these feast days. So together, all these names, all the material of these people together, I think it's a very important message for everyone who takes the Bible seriously. And so we live now today is the 7th of January of 2014, and I think it's very wise for everybody to study Mark BILTZ, Yitzchak Kaduri, and Jonathan CAHN, and to take notice of what is happening to Ariel Sharon. These things together, I think it's very essential for everybody on this earth. And also there is another guy, I forgot his name, by the way, who is showing us that a lot of animals have been dying over the last maybe 20 years or something like that. The science is baffled, and they don't know the origin, the cause of that the animals are dying worldwide. Thousands and millions of fishes are dying, animals are dying, and that's also what the Bible has prophesied. And all these people, MARK BILTZ and Yitzchak Kaduri, etc., and Jonathan CAHN, they use the Bible as a fundament to say, hey, listen, what is prophesied is coming true in our days. You can see it, but the media, the secular media, is keeping it quiet. And that's why I'm putting out this message. I think the years 2014 and 2015, especially on the Jewish festivity days, are going to be very important for the rest of the history of the earth. It may be that Yeshua, Jesus, or the Messiah, is coming very soon. I don't know when. I surely don't know. I cannot put a date on that and that date. I don't know. But I think it's going to be very soon. I think that this generation, our generation, is going to live to see it, or exist to see it. But I don't know when. The Bible says you cannot predict it. That's true. But because God has kept that information to himself, and also Jesus says, I will come back as a thief in the night. So we don't know when exactly. Nobody can tell except God himself. And so I'm not going to put a date, but I think that Jesus is, or the Messiah, from Jewish perspective, is coming relatively soon. I don't think it takes 20 years. It may be in the coming year or the coming 10 years. I don't know, but it's going to be very, very soon indeed. But again, I don't set a date. I don't know when he's coming. But be alert and study the information of these people. MARK BILTZ, Jonathan CAHN, Yitzchak Kaduri, who passed away at the age of 108, and he was still very wise at that moment. Well, there are some other people about this subject, and keep informed about the condition of Ariel Sharon, because according to Rabbi Yitzchak Kaduri, it seemed to be related with his health condition. Because shortly after Ariel Sharon would pass away, then the Messiah, to me that's Yeshua HaMashiach, will come. For me the second time. For Orthodox Jewish people, they accept that the Messiah will come for the first time. But how would whoever is right in this matter, it's short time, people. So I advise you to study this very well. Okay, that was the message actually. Yeah, I have nothing to say. Bye bye.